My name is Calvin Stark. I'm a chemistry teacher at Thornton Township High School in Harvey, Illinois. I've taught at Thornton for, believe it or not, 20 years. I just got a plaque last week. So, why did I choose to teach? I love sharing knowledge, and I enjoy obtaining knowledge. And the best way I thought to do that would be to teach. I really enjoy being with young people. They inspire me, they make me think and sort of get ahead of the curve, especially when it comes to science and chemistry, which is what I teach. So that was my inspiration, to share knowledge and to also increase my knowledge by interacting with others. Well, I'll tell you this. The thing that I think I've learned is to be somewhat open-minded. You would think that being a chemistry teacher, being a scientist, that I'm always open to new ideas, but not necessarily so. There have been times when students have come into class and they say, gee, Mr. Stark, I have a question. Good example, I had one student who wanted to make a gasoline additive. And I said, oh, really? And I said, a lot of those gasoline additives are explosive and combustible. And I don't think that this might be the right time or the right place. Wait until you get to college and try that out. But the student left, went back to the drawing board and came back and said, I don't want to do the gasoline additive anymore. What I want to do is look at hydrogen fuel cells and solar cells. And I said, okay, that's something we can do. And the young man went and put all of these things together, and it worked good enough to impress the Ford PAS Foundation to give him a $10,000 scholarship. So that happened in my lab, and I said, so I have to sort of open up to new ideas, even if some of the ideas may be a little challenging at first. In my AP Chemistry class, you got to do well in AP Chemistry, and if you're in the pharmacy component of it, you better do well when you go to the university and also to our local college, South Suburban College, in the pharmacy tech classes. You better do that. But also, you better apply to 3 scholarships foundations, and you better get a scholarship to pay for your college. You better apply to 3 colleges and universities, and you better get into one of them. So you better prove to me that you got into somebody's college or university and that you have a way to pay for it. That's it. Otherwise, truth be told, you will fail chemistry, because that is a major project, a major component of my chemistry program. I continue to teach. Why do I continue? I love teaching. Every day and every year of my 20-plus years, there's always something new and exciting I've learned. There's always something very, very interesting that I encounter. And matter of fact, the students over the years have come back and they've sort of talked to me and talked to my current students. And they've shared their knowledge, their information, their insight, one of whom being Mina Bahura, who's being honored today, one of my former students. And she frequently comes back and she talks to my students and shares her knowledge and insight about college, education, careers. And this has been great. This has been great. That's why I enjoy it. I love it, and I continue to teach.